Tuesday after Memorial Day, 5337. I'm 1 block away from the yard. It's going to be a long haul day today. 1 block to pick up and then go right by Wisconsin Dells, a drop off. Same state, local. Axle's all the way back. I'm in Saputo Cheese with the dry van. I don't know what they're giving me in the dry van. Certainly not cheese, maybe ingredients or something. But we'll see where it goes on. Should be a short week. But they gave me a local delivery, so they close at 2, so we'll see how this day is going to be. Alright, I'm in Illinois. Except for 10 below 0, showing 8 below right now. Got this refrigerated trailer. Peoria, that's where I'm at. I gotta be here at 8 in the morning. It's 11 o'clock at night right now, Tuesday. I waited at that cheese place for 4 hours. It didn't work out. So I went back to the yard. They didn't like the trailer. They want like brand new trailers. So I went back to the yard and they gave me this refrigerated. And I went over to around about Racine, right between Racine and Kenosha, and picked up this load frozen going here in Peoria. Shot through Chicago. It was raining pretty good all the way till I got south of Chicago area. Took 55 all the way to Bloomington, 74 over here. Well, that's it for the rain. That was really strong. But it's better than a hot summer day when it comes to 100 degrees out. But it's all about getting some sleep. It's about 9 hours now. Well, it's a good day. We'll see how tomorrow goes. I think we're going to Champaign to do a drop-in hook over there at Crafts Heinz. Take that to liquid waste. Looking good. It was 10 below until I opened the doors. It's about 7 in the morning. I was checking an hour early. I'm in door 1. Looking good. I hope the rain's all done now. Now it's all about a hot summer. It's after Memorial Day. I get the truck all cleaned up again. It's a free truck wash, get all the bugs off. It's Peoria, East Peoria, Kuna Food Service. Huh. Seems like a peaceful day. The truck looks like in door 1. But it's Wednesday, it's a short week. Well, I gotta go to Champaign and do a drop and hook at Crafts Heinz. They get it refrigerated. I should have a dry van over there, but no biggie. And I'll take that back to the yard. We'll see how the rest of the day works out. Never ending.
Photograph in which we were in love, caught in your eyes, waiting for the sunrise. I barely even knew who 'cause you were perfect, I swear. But somebody told me that it's over. I know it's true. You made me happy for a while. I remember fleeting times when we slept on top of cars. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. I remember fleeting times when we watched the sparks so fire. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. Stars shone in our eyes like the lights of fireflies. We were obsessed and we felt warmth in our chests. Your heart was full of dreams. It made you feel extreme. Give me a sign if you keep it in mind. But somebody told me that it's over. I know it's true. You made me happy for a while. I remember fleeting times when we slept on top of cars. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. I remember fleeting times when we watched the sparks so fire. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. We knew we'd be forever young. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. I knew that love would never die. Now everybody's on their own. If I could see you now, you would stand out from the crowd, and maybe you would notice me. Then our eyes would meet. I would feel my heart beat when you looked and smiled at me. Back then our love was so strong. We wanted this to go on, but now it's only a pleasant memory. If I could see you now, you would stand out from the crowd, but you would not even notice me. I remember fleeting times when we slept on top of cars. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. I remember fleeting times when we watched the sparks so fire. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. We knew we'd be forever young. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. I knew that love would never die. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too.
Well, that was Peoria. Up and out. That drone is about, I'd say about 1,000 feet. That goes up to. But I gotta wait an hour here, so I'm also dress the tires and wipe all the rain off my truck when it comes to the chrome and all that. It seems like a nice day. I think it'll be better than last week. But all the parking here is pretty well taken, so you can see where I'm parked right to the back. You don't want to disturb too much either. That should be alright parked here. But that drone was really nice setup. I got it on Amazon. They have so many drones on there. Main thing is getting them for the adults, getting them for GPS, 4K, and the height. It's about 1,000 feet. It goes up. And then the wind too, that's a big thing. This is for high winds, and the camera has a gyro on it. So I'll show you how that works. So here's the drone. It's really nice setup. You can see how the camera's set up with gyro. See if I can get out in the sun here. And the batteries in the back. They give you two. And everything folds up so you can put it in a case. But that's how these drones work. This one here is a really nice one. They always have them on sale. This one's $359. Originally it's over $500. That is DeWine. Is this one. This one works out pretty good. And then the remote itself, you got the antenna that you fold up, place where you put your phone so you can look at everything. These handles fold out, and that works out pretty good. That's the remote. And this one you plug to charge. There's no batteries. It's all internal batteries, so you just plug in charge the remote and the batteries that go into the drone itself. And this is where the battery goes, right here. This works out pretty good. It's these batteries. They last about, they say 15 minutes. That's how that works. And these here actually, the backs actually curl around and fold. Let's see how they fold. And when it comes down to the fronts fold back. That's the same thing with both sides. So you have them folding underneath, and the fronts fold in, and then you just put it in your pouch with the remote. That works out pretty good. It's a fun little toy. It works in strong winds. And the gyro on the camera itself, this gyro here, you can see the balance on it. And then you can tilt it down or straight across. And you can zoom in and zoom out. That's how that works. It's really nice. I'm happy with it. But it's actually my first drone, but I did a lot of homework on Amazon to see which one's the best. There's so many out there, there's probably hundreds. But yeah, I recommend the DeWine F7 for the ones that just start out. This is probably good. And it's got a GPS return that really helps, so you don't lose it. If the battery gets low, it will come back. If it gets disconnected, if you went too far, it will come back. I'm hoping everybody's liking the videos when it comes to airborne. Alright, in Champaign, Illinois, that's it for 7040. Nice refrigerated, really cooled down, 10 below zero. Actually recycled pretty good, even though it's got a couple patches on it. But it's going to be stuck here till they fill it up with liquid waste. Alright, dropping the hook. We'll go ahead and see where the other trailer's at. It's hiding somewhere. It looks like the train's coming, unless it's broken. 53746. Found it over here in the drop lot. It's like this skirt's ready to fold out. I figured I'd slide it up a little bit. Tires in the front look new. It's an old Vanguard, but it's kept out pretty good. Looks pretty straight. Oddball. Mud flaps. Skirt looks a little ripped. Spare tire. You gotta make sure the chain is strapped around, locked. They really check on that. It's all about going back to the yard. They close at 3. I'll probably get there about 4. But that's it. Alright, back to work. Back at the yard again. Sit for 5, 3, 7, 4, 6. See what they got for me. I'm just dropping this off at the yard. Place was closed when I went by. They closed at 3. It's about 4:30. That's a little different. That's what it's supposed to look like. Every mechanic's different, I guess. But it works for them. It's like putting rivets like this. 2 bolts. Well, it's a good trailer, really. Pulls pretty good. Everything works pretty good for Vanguard. Got 5 lights on the top, vent in the back. It was probably a nice trailer when it's brand new. These things get scraped all the time. Oops. Well, we'll see what they got for me. Got about 4.5 hours left on my logs. Looks like I'm the first one that came back. But it's a short week. We'll see what they have. Alright, they didn't deliver this one. 5359er. This is the one I picked up in Beaver Dam. So this is right by St. Louis. Just north of St. Louis. But everything should be good on here. Just where I left it. Exactly where I parked it, so nobody touched it. Well, at least it matches my color of the truck. Adorn. Alright. It's all about working at night now. Get through the rush hour traffic. It's not too much up here. But it's all kicking down to Rockford, 55 to Bloomington, and then 55 down to St. Louis. Alright, back on the road. Alright, I'm in door 14 in Granite City, Illinois, just north of St. Louis. Mile marker 3 on 55. So 3 miles from the Missouri border. This is a recycling place. Very old place, it looks like. Got some erosion going on. It's all about sitting in your truck waiting. And then check out and see where my backhaul is. It's Thursday. Alright, I got a door here. I'm in a distribution center here just north of St. Louis, still in Illinois. It's Anheuser-Busch. Making sure I got everything's good. Axle's back. But I'm picking up beer, and I gotta take this over by La Crosse, Wisconsin in the morning Friday, and deliver it to another distribution center where they deliver to all the liquor stores and bars. Alright, I'm in Arcadia, Wisconsin. Unloading all this beer. And it's Friday. This slider's not gonna work. It's tired. Try to slide back. It's not working. But I'm hoping it's a simple run back to the yard. Looks like the rain's gonna be coming. Okay, I'm done loading. I gotta go to American Packing. That's over by DeForest. This thing here's broken. The back pins won't slide in. So I gotta look at that. Write it out. See what I got next. At least it's all cleaned out. Got my straps. But this trailer's pretty well got its last legs in. It's a little tired. It's legal, but the slider's not working right. It has to be fixed. Try to do the best I can. The door's a little tired. But it's about a 3-hour drive over there. We'll see how that works out. Got screws hanging out. The old Dorn. It's probably nice when it's brand new. There's a horse. Old Budweiser. Clydesdale. That's neat. Well, now they got some beer. About 43,000 pounds of it. Alright, I hope this will be my last pickup drop. Take it right back to the yard. Alright. I'm in DeForest, Wisconsin. It's about 4:45. They're waiting for me. Well, I got a broken chock and a really broken chock. I'll try something here. I guess I'll be alright. Alright. When I get down here, it'll be rush hour traffic. Skating through Madison, get on 151, up by Beaver Dam, take 33, all the way to 28. That should do it. American Packing Corporation. But this guy was waiting for me. He wanted to leave at 4. And I guess this is an important load. They have potatoes over there. The DeForest is a pretty quiet area. And the rain was just coming down when I left up there by La Crosse. I'll get to the yard, wipe this all down, make it look pretty for the weekend, and back to work again. Back at the yard. That's it for 5359er. This one here is really a beat up one. See, every mechanic is different. That should hold everything. It's supposed to look like these rivets. But I look at it as quality. Especially if DOTs are looking at it and you see wood screws sticking out and those kind of screws. It's really oddball. But what are you gonna do? The slider, the back pins won't go in, so that has to be checked. I use vice grips and all that. And this door really was a hard one to close. You had to lift up this whole shaft here. It's down just a little bit, but actually drops down more. Just to catch. It's got to be really on a good surface just to get that door to shut. That was pretty hard. But at least I made it back. I have to write all that up so the mechanic will look at it. Try to get this sucker back to the first days of a Dorn trailer. Look at that. Go ahead and put nice rivets in there to replace the ones next to it. And then you got these rivets. They're just coming out. I had to caulk this because the light was shining in there. Gotta seal that up. But yeah, you get these rivets, and then you get these little wood screws, and then you get these kind of screws sticking out. So you can see what I'm saying, it's all mismatched. You got different kinds of mechanics on it doing different work in different times. But you see it's a big patch job they did. Got all banged up. The only thing good about it is the spare tire rack looks brand new with the brand new tire. But that's it. Landing gear is hard to put down. But I would say this is one of our worst trailers right here. I pulled almost all of them, but this one here is a real bad one. Anyone that looks like this, it's a Great Dane too. That's what's really bad when it comes to them holding it, but there's times where it's just rusting out. But any trailers that has Mayville Logistics on it, that one there, oh, the whole inside panels are all missing in there, just rotten. But that's a bad one. Those are one of the oldest ones in the fleet, is the Mayville Logistics. There's only about a couple of those left. The best ones is the ones that have the fives on it instead of the 4 digits. This is the one I pulled, a new Wabash. But yeah, the 5s are the newer ones. But it looks like I'm going to Warren, Ohio. Gotta be there Tuesday morning. We're gonna be loading that up, so that's good. And that's got a 5-digit, 53055. So I don't see it here, but we'll go check that out, having the weekend off. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Big news was today is Denver. We had, what was it, golf ball size hail, 6 inches on the ground, and drifts were 12 inches, so foot drifts, half a foot of hail that would hit the ground on May 31st. And tomorrow will be June 1st. Time to pay the rent. Here it is, 53055. Looks like a Great Dane. Huh. It used to be, what is that? Did some harvest goods, family corning. Huh. New spare tire rack. No chicken lights. It's probably one of our newest. We put a new rim on here. Aluminum on the back. New tires. Got a little damage. Yeah, there's the mud flap. That's the company. Didion Harvest Gold. It's used to haul corn products. It's got a vent in the back. Gosh. It's got 4 handles, 2 on each door. That was the good old days to keep the freight from popping the doors, because we had shorter trailers. We didn't have 53s. We had 48s. Before that was 40s and 38s. But the only ones who really have these now is the ones that go on railroads or the sea containers. Alright. I have to clean this out. They're gonna load this Monday. But I better get that cleaned out. But the utilities, they used to just have them on one side, not the other. And utilities, with their clearance lights on the top, were offset. And they used to bring this one here over more. And they would have two on one side. That'd be on the right side, and the left was only one. They offset the top lights. That's why you see utilities, it's never centered the way they did that, so it doesn't pop. And they used to have the freight all the way to the back, pushing on the doors, squeeze everything in. But yeah, it looks like brand new tires, brand new spring. I wonder if I'm the first one to take this one out. There's many of them, because they're $50,000 brand new. Many of them we get them from the auction. But it looks like they have them on both sides. These hooks on the both sides. It looks like you can hook it either or. That's neat. Alright. I wonder what year it is. 2011. 2011. Alright, I'll take it to Ohio. That's good. Yeah, I'm just dropping off the paperwork. Go and unhook my truck and take that over to the tractor area. And then I'll have a nice weekend. Looks like I'll leave probably Friday when they have that loaded. I mean Monday, excuse me. So almost like a 3-dayer. That's the right way to go. But that old Dorn, I tell you, that was a hard one to really maintain, especially sliding those axles. This one here looks like the paint's all pretty well oxidized off. But family-owned businesses, sometimes it's just better just go to auctions and buy them for about 10 years old or newer. Anything else, they start rotting. Try to get a company that actually washes them every week. That always helps. If you look at my past videos, you can see when I was driving a 379. This is one of our 379ers. It's been sitting here for a while. I don't know what they have to do with it. Looks like the paint's faded on the hood. But it's a really nice truck. It's worth about $200,000 now, these Peterbilts. But yeah, I used to put $1.3 million on that 95, $1.3 million, and get it rebuilt and drive another 6 years. $1.3 million. I used to run hard on those 379s. Problem about them is that in the wintertime they're pretty cold. You gotta put rags by the door, especially in Wyoming with all the wind. Hey, there's 40. I used to drive this one. This is my last truck. My crown lights are still on there. That's looking good. Looks like the skirt's missing on this dog. Some drivers just drive it. They don't care. Oh well. There's good drivers and bad drivers. But it's my last years. Getting old. Been doing it since the cab over days. That is where we drop off our paperwork and pick up our paperwork. Alright, let's go take a nice walk. This is where we drop off our trucks here. on Fridays, and then in the weekends they do the oil changes or whatever you put on the list. But just look at this Peterbilt. We call these the plastic Pete's. But yeah, that was competing with the T2000s. Now they're the T770s. But what are you gonna do? But here's another 379er we got. Got the old headlights on it. When they used to have radiators stick out, that actually worked. Had a little gauge on there you could see. But this one's really sweet. The tops are clear, crowns, and then everything else is amber. When I did mine, I changed it all to clear LEDs. The caps are missing on the fronts. Nice Texas bumper. Nice two-tone they put on here. No fading on the hood. See this side, you got all the caps. I got some battery cover problems. Oh, there's the battery cover. Huh. But yeah, he's got the air tank nicely polished. That's really hard to do. It's a lot of work. That's why I say through the years I used to polish all this aluminum. And Peterbilt's aluminum is much harder. It's not soft. So it was really hard to cut all the aluminum and the chrome. I just put so much work on it. Really don't miss it because of that work. Looks like the mud flap mount here is broken. The spring is messed up. But yeah, they polished this battery cover too. Just needs to be hand polished now. They call these drop decks. It disconnects in the front, and then you can drive anything on here, and then you connect it back. These used to be the Walmart trucks when Walmart used to have their own fleet, the Internationals. It used to look just like that till they let Swift do it. Once they let Swift do it, then it was a different company they just hired. And their overhead went way down. Well, look at that Pete. That plastic Pete. That's all messed up. I wonder if the driver still works here. I guess this is where they have all the parts. These are all the broken trucks through the years. It's a lot of money. You figure in those days each one was about $100,000. You got at least, 10 of them here. It's $1 million right there when it's brand new. But this International here is just a yard truck that we got. But you can see what they have in those days. The classic look with the stacks. Somebody's got to put some love in this dog. It's got some potential for a yard truck, polishing all aluminum, nice caps. Dress those tires. Steel wool all that rust off the bumper. 5365, that looks like a newer trailer. It should be raining over here. When I left La Crosse, it was just started raining pretty good. But oh well. It's all about getting that trailer all cleaned out. I'll make sure that's all done. That way when I deliver it, it's just a lot easier. Actually, the last driver is part of courtesy, but if I'm the first one to have that, I want to make sure it's all clean before they load it. So when you deliver it, they pull it out, and you can see the only damage is the pallets that it's on in there. And that way, it's ready to probably go to Cincinnati. The other one going to Cincinnati, it should be a loaded one for me, I hope. Well, it's nighttime. Sun has gone down. I got here, it was about don't know, say about 7:30. Well, it's 8:53 now. So this is it. Done for the weekend. Hope everybody else has a good weekend. Hope everybody paid their rent. And we'll go with June. See how that works out. Well, I should go ahead and get my drone out and do a night view. See how it works out. And this drone I have has, it's not a night vision, but it's sensitive at night, and you can turn all that on. So it'll look like it's almost daytime. But we'll go ahead and do that. Hope everybody has a good weekend. I'll talk to you all Monday.